Intricate tapestry of the Naruto universe, Itachi Uchiha emerges as a figure of profound complexity and moral depth. Far from being a mere antagonist or anti-hero, he embodies the epitome of a shinobi's sacrifice and strategic foresight. This video will guide you through the nuances of Itachi's character, his calm demeanor, strategic mind, selflessness, loyalty, and his ability to embrace solitude and secrecy. So, let's begin with number 1, cultivating calmness and positive thinking. Itachi's composure in the face of adversity is legendary. His ability to remain calm and think positively even in dire situations allowed him to make decisions that were both effective and morally aligned with his goals. He always thinks long term, even like when he killed his whole Uchiha clan, he knew he was doing it for the greater good, well, at least in his opinion. To achieve this, we can do things that Itachi Uchiha himself would probably do. Itachi Uchiha is a really enlightened type of person, even like when he at a young age. So we know he would engage in daily meditation to develop that calm mind, and focusing on breathing techniques like the Wim Hof method and mindfulness exercises to reduce stress and enhance clarity of thought. The next would be positive visualization. He would regularly visualize successful outcomes in his endeavors and think about how the things he was doing now is gonna bear fruit in the future. This practice encourages a positive mindset and prepares you mentally to face challenges head on. Number 2 is mastering emotional responses. Itachi never allowed his emotions to cloud his judgment. His responses were measured and appropriate, reflecting deep emotional intelligence. To emulate this, we can begin with emotional regulation. Learn to recognize emotional triggers and develop strategies to deal with them effectively. Techniques such as deep breathing, counting to 10, or temporarily removing yourself from the stressful situation can help maintain emotional balance. Next is constructive feedback. Instead of overreacting, see constructive outcomes from conflicts. Approach challenges as opportunities to learn and growth rather than obstacles. And lastly, just step back and just think about it objectively, like Itachi Uchiha in every single situation ever. Itachi was never phased or emotional in any situation because he was always like detached from the scenario, thinking about it objectively and thinking about, well, why do I even need to like engage in this petty endeavor when he's always looking like way ahead in the future of like the Konoha village in general. So number 3, altruism and selflessness. Despite his own burdens, Itachi consistently acted in the interests of others, from his brother Sasuke to the village Konoha. You can achieve these things by doing volunteer things. You can actively look for opportunities to help others, such as making videos such as this, or volunteering in your community or offering skills for the benefit of others. It can foster a sense of connection and purpose. And this is empathetic leadership. When in a position of authority, make decisions that benefit not just yourself, but your team and community. Lead by example, much like Itachi Uchiha, who makes sacrifices for the greater good. Number 4. Dealing with misunderstandings. Itachi lived most of his life being misunderstood by those around him. He taught us that the opinions of others should not distract us from one's path or self-worth. Thick-skinned development. Work on not taking criticism personally. View it as feedback as a source of growth rather than a personal attack, and also look deep into the criticism. If it's really affecting you that much, it probably is the truth, and actually just, if someone's calling you fat, for example, you're probably fat, just lose some weight. Next is resilience building. Strengthen your resilience by maintaining focus on your goals, despite what others may think or say. Number 5, the art of secrecy. Itachi knew when to reveal and when to conceal information. His strategic use of secrecy protected those who he loved and his mission. So, to begin, information management. Be mindful of the information you share and assess the impacts of revealing certain pieces of information before doing so. The next is your trust circles. Develop and maintain circles of trust carefully. Choose whom to trust based on their discretion and reliability. Number 6, empathy and understanding. Itachi had a profound ability to understand and empathize with others, which informed his decisions and actions. So to do this, you can active listening. Practice active listening to truly understand what others are saying. This involves not just hearing the words, but also recognizing the emotions and intentions behind them and analyzing like their whole character. Next is situational awareness. Try to understand circumstances and challenges others face. This awareness can not just foster greater empathy and effective communication. Number 7, unyielding loyalty. Itachi's loyalty to Konoha remained unbroken, even greater than Hokage's, even when he was forced to make the most unimaginable sacrifices. So to achieve this, you need to have consistency in values. Stick to your core values even when it's challenging, and let your actions consistently reflect these principles. The next is promise keeping. Like Itachi, he always kept his promises and kept his words. To protect Konoha at all costs, honor your commitments faithfully. Number 8. Intellectual rigor. Itachi was not only physically strong, but also intellectually superior. He was always several steps ahead of his peers and adversaries. To achieve this, you want to first, continual learning. Dedicate yourself to lifelong learning, stay curious, and always seek knowledge, whether it's through book, courses, or conversation. And replace these things from like distractions and vices, which is like watching videos like these, playing video games, doing random shit that not going to achieve anything. Next is strategic thinking. Regularly engage in exercises that can boost your strategic thinking, like puzzles, strategy games, chess, etc., scenario planning that can sharpen your mind. Number 9. Non-judgmental perception. Itachi looked beyond appearances and superficial judgments to understand the true nature of people and situations. In order to do this, diverse experience. Expose yourself to diverse environments and cultures to broaden your perspective of the world. And next, and lastly, will be reflective practice. Reflect on your biases and strive to overcome them. Seek to understand people and situations on a deeper level before forming judgments. So, in conclusion, emulating Itachi Uchiha is more than adopting like a stoic persona. It's about internalizing a complex blend of discipline, empathy, loyalty, and strategic acumen. By integrating these aspects into your personal and professional life, you can achieve a self-mastery and impact that resonates with Itachi's legacy. Thank you guys for watching, and peace on the street.